Well, for all you Wright fans out here, here's what you have to look forward to is trying to restore the redwood facer panel. The, the bottom of these 10-foot tall windows about 15 years ago. I just had purchased the house, and all these baseboards were in need of a paint job, so I listed the expert advice of a painter that you should first paint the bare wood with a oil-based primer and then paint it. So that's what I did, and now I mean, it worked for a while, just repainting the wood with a latex outdoor house paint. It had been painted brown in the early 90s, and we purchased the home in 2003. So that worked for a while, several years really, and then slowly the house paint, or the solid stain is what it was called. I guess it was sort of an oil base. It finally failed, and I was needing to decide what to do about refinishing the home. So we had looked at other Wright homes and saw that they used Sikkens, a clear polyurethane material, and decided that we were going to strip off all the paint, or at least yours truly. This is Chuck Laurie, the owner of the Frank Lloyd Wright designed Boulter house in Cincinnati, Ohio. You can find us on the internet under wrightboulter.com. And so, like I said, about 3 years ago, we decided that we were going to refinish the house, and got approval from the Cincinnati Preservation Association, which has an easement on the external appearance of the home. So anything we do, anything we do that is external, we have to get approval. But we haven't had any problem. We received a preservation award from the Cincinnati Preservation Association in 2007 or so. So it's about 8:30 on a Monday night, and I'm committed to working on this at least an hour from 8 to 9 after the heat has broken, and I can lay on my side here and pick out all that oil primer that I put in there so carefully in 2004. So, but it'll look great once we finish this. I'll fill all these gaps here with Abitron house bondos. That's the same thing that's right here. And then I've got some wood that is pretty well dried up. But all in all, this part here, this seam, I redid many years ago, and that's a GE silicone, a 50-year silicone, and is installed properly, where there's a backing material in the back of the groove, and the silicone is only adhered on two sides so that it can expand and contract this way. There's a release paper, and that's back in there. That's about 3/8 of an inch in, but it's an excellent silicone seal, which is held up perfectly. So well worth doing it right the first time. And this is doing it right the third time on this house. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I've said this before, the house was unbelievably made by some master craftsmen that absolutely knew everything about a timber frame construction, or post and beam type of construction, and they followed the plans perfectly all the way. The only thing they didn't do was on the north side of the house, the stairs that are hung from the ceiling. It showed the part of the stairs that's the side of the stairs. Actually, the treads and the risers actually being embedded into the 8-inch concrete block, which is the north side of the house, and the builders didn't do that. It's a very critical part of the house. There's 2 stories supported above it, and they just that's the only thing. That's the only change in the plans of the house. It's exactly as Wright predicted, and we think Jack Howe was the draftsman for the house. So it's a beautiful beautiful home, and this is coming along pretty well here. I think I'm gonna take a break. I can make about say 8 inches a night, and I've got another 36 inches to go. So this little project is going to take several evenings, and I probably won't get around to actually finishing it till the week after next. So it's really slowed me down, the amount of preparation and work that I have to do on this particular footer. Some of the others aren't as bad, but it'll work out just fine. And in the end, here, I'll show you the way it looks when it's done. So this is the footer that's on the corner of the house that had all that same material picked out of, and then painted with the urethane. So it should look great. There's the finished part of the corner there, and now I'm working on the next bay, which is I've finished the whole upper part, and then I'm just working on the lower part there. So